Here's a good question. You become UFC president tomorrow. What's the first big change that you do? This is from Sean Corcoran. The uniforms for the UFC are done by Venum. Before they were done by Reebok. A lot has been made of the uniform issue over the years. And obviously, if you're a fan that's been around since before the Reebok deal, then there was a lot of logos on shorts. I always say logos on shorts when I see like an old clip of Cub Swanson or Edson Barbosa or Frankie Edgar, and there's just logos everywhere, right? Because they didn't have, the UFC was still obviously finding its footing and kind of learning the business side of creating this new sport and how to make it run the best, how to make it the biggest and most successful business possible. So before, anybody could have any sponsor they wanted, and it was all over their shorts, and they had their banners behind them. Remember those, the banners? That was all their local sponsors. And then the Reebok, kind of makes it corporate, and a lot of the fight fans didn't like it. And the Reebok deal was already in full swing by the time I started with the UFC in 2017 on Dana White's Contender Series. So I'm not going to say back to how it used to be, get rid of Venum, the Reebok deal was bad. I'm not here to make that type of lightning rod statement. But how much fun was it when Bryce Mitchell was calling out for his camo shorts and he got them, right? And it was the special edition where Reebok made him the camo shorts, and now Venum makes him the camo shorts, and it's basically in his contract, if you want me to fight, I'm wearing camo shorts. And that is just like who he is. It represents where he's from. It is very important for him to have that certain look, so much so that he would call out for it after every victory that he had. And he, and he became a big enough personality, in part because of the camo shorts call out, but obviously did a lot of winning, and he's a unique character in his own right. I think that there should be a way, and there could be a way, to give fighters a bit of latitude on what they wear. Now, if Venum is our sponsor, as they are, exclusive equipment sponsor, that's fine. Let's keep it all Venum. All Venum, that's fine. Head to toe, the crypto.com sponsorships on the t-shirt, whatever you got to do. But I think giving fighters a bit more latitude in terms of color and design, and, maybe if there's an approved list of sponsors that the UFC could come up with where they could put them on the shorts. I mean, there's Monster logos. Some people have deals with Monster. So I'd say let fighters kind of explore, maybe own all the UFC partnerships, UFC Strike and Panini America and Modelo and, Howlerhead and whatever. And maybe to not make it cheesy, to not have a big Modelo logo on somebody's butt, but give them just a patch, like the NHL has stickers on the helmets now, and NBA has just a small, tastefully done ad, one per uniform, one per team. So Venum keeps the sponsorship. We open it up on colors. Can you imagine Sean O'Malley's different kits that he'd walk out with? Right. And even if they were all still Venum and aligned with all of the sponsorship deals that needed to be in place for the UFC, but if it was pink with green, and then if, what he comes out with a new color scheme for each fight. And so I just think allowing fighters beyond whatever their kind of country's flag colors are, right? Brazilians can wear gold and black and white and sometimes green too. And, fighters from the US can wear black, white, red, or blue, but just, let them have that if they want it, or maybe, for title fights or whatever. But anyway, I would change the uniform policy to make it still pretty strict in terms of what you can wear, the logos, but give them latitude on colors and designs to a certain extent. That's where I would start. I think it would make it fun for the fans. I think it would make it fun for the fighters. I think it would help build stars a little bit more. And I think it would fit within the contracts and endorsements that the UFC has in place.